All right. Court is now in session. Who?
Okay, everybody.
Who are the lawyers?
I'm the best lawyer here. I literally have a degree.
All right. Who are you representing?
I'll be the prosecutor lawyer.
Prosecutor lawyer. Okay. Who's the defending lawyer?
Oh, I guess I'm the.
Okay, Zachwell. All right. So.
Wait, is it? Which way is it after that? Yeah.
All right. So. Each of you, present your arguments.
So my argument is, I heard of valid evidence from literal Paris herself that she has watched Aruuski kill Ken's frog. So that's accessory to murder, and that's a crime I'm charging her of.
Okay.
No, you can say it.
Hang on 1 second. All right. So Zachwell, present your side.
Okay. Douji.
What?
Evidence of Paris speaking about Aruuski killed the frog.
Somebody build a wall so that those things do not interfere with the court.
If you look in Dino, you can see who leaves the...
Okay, wait. You're not arguing. You're presenting your case. Zachwell, what is your case?
My case is Paris is not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, so you say Paris is not guilty. Okay, so first, the prosecutor, call your first witness.
My first witness is Aruuski himself.
Okay, Aruuski, take the stand, please.
See, Aruuski's not in here. He's coming.
Where's Aruuski?
I think Aruuski should.
Hey, I think we should put Aruuski in the jail after this. Okay.
I think Aruuski.
Okay, so let's skip Aruuski as a witness. Call your next witness.
My next witness is myself, and I was there to hear everything that happened.
Okay, so what did you hear?
I heard that so Paris was violently screaming that Aruuski has killed Ken's frog, in which I was building during that time.
Okay, Paris, not your time to talk yet. Okay, so you said you heard Paris screaming that Aruuski killed Ken's frogs.
Yes.
So
that's accessory to murder, Your Honor.
Yes, you may, Ken. So how is this a case for Paris if she did not, in fact, kill the frogs?
Because it's accessory to murder, and that's simply still illegal, as document A says on section 24 that if you watch somebody get murdered, you should immediately report to a higher being, which is yourself, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. So, do you want to call your next witness, who was... Well, actually,
He's right here.
Zachwell, do you want to question the witness? Being
Can I
Douji.
What
What do you want to do?
I present my case.
No, your case is presented when you question the witness.
Witness. Is it real? How is it? It's accessory to murder. But
To murder?
How would Paris stop Aruuski from killing the frogs?
By smacking him or calling me to get on the server so I can stop the matter.
But Douji, let me just check something. Do you have the no people? Yes or no? There you go.
I don't have permission to speak, Your Honor. He's trying to take away my right to retaliate.
Okay, do you have any further questions pertaining to the case?
My other question is, I can bring Aruuski to the stands.
That's not a question, that is
That's
a
not a
statement.
question.
Do you have any more question for the current witness that's on the stand?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so Aruuski, get Aruuski. He's running away again.
Aruuski, get behind this thing.
Why do you keep running away?
Okay, so we will have the prosecutor question the
Yeah,
witness.
Ken is the victim.
Okay, so Douji, what questions do you have for Aruuski?
I have many questions to Aruuski. Did you really kill the frogs? And did
No.
parents watch you kill the frogs?
No.
Your Honor, I feel like his line, you can see his eyes, he looks kind of stupid.
See, you can look at it. You can
He's looking
you can
shifty.
tell in his eyes. You can tell in his eyes he's lying.
I think the prosecutor should be.
Okay, so let's further question him. I'm gonna ask some questions himself. Aruuski, where were you when the frogs were killed? What the?
Dude, I got it.
Excuse me, Enderman, you are interrupting the court. Aruuski, where were you when the frogs were killed? Okay, thank you. Now,
Come on.
Aruuski, answer the question. Where were you when the frogs were killed?
He said near spawn. He said near spawn.
Now, where are the frogs?
Near spawn.
He's
They were
near spawn.
okay. They were. Okay, can I? So basically, they were. So Ken has this little pyramid thing that he had his frogs under. And then Aruuski's house was really close to that. So if you literally just walk through his house, you will get to Ken's frogs. And
Okay.
that is near spawn.
All right, so, Aruuski, you're pleading that you are not guilty, yes? Okay. Breathing, okay. So, what do you have to say about Paris saying that, literally screaming that you killed the frogs?
See, Your Honor, I feel like he's incapable as his mental health is not straight right now, so he's incapable of being a witness.
He's incapable. He's not okay right now. He's not currently mentally healthy. So
Yes, you can eat Paris. All right, so, Zachwell, do you have any questions for Aruuski?
size.
Wait, can I quickly ask you a question?
Yes.
Your Honor?
Yes.
Your Honor, would it not be part of Aruuski's base now that because he can go straight into his base to that area? Would it not? Because that is currently Ken's old
Ken
base.
wants to talk.
In chat, he said this. This is his old base. Therefore, is that no longer his base?
Your Honor, I have a rebuttal.
Okay.
Your Honor, as Zach said himself, it's Ken's old base, so it's still Ken's base. So technically, it's still his base, which is his private property, in which Aruuski cannot trespass.
What am I
which is
holding?
illegal.
Can I? It's a painting.
Yes. I'm gonna say, in this matter, the base would technically be still owned by Master Ken. Old or not, nobody else made claim to that base, and Master Ken's property was still on that base.
Can I?
Okay.
Yes.
So even if it wasn't Ken's base, it's still his frogs.
Correct.
Have you seen Paris watching you nearby?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because would it not be possible for you to see her if she was able to see you? The render did this and everything.
Look at his eyeballs. He's not seeing anything.
Mother's trying to see everything. Right?
My honor, just
Alright, we're going.
Your Honor, like I said, this person is not able to think straight right now. He's not able to be a witness.
He's mentally unable to.
Oh my god! Oh my god! She is
All right. All right. So
Wait, how'd you get an invisibility potion?
that's a whole new case.
It was all planned. It was all planned. She thought of he could possibly see me, which will make it negative for me, in which I have to drink an
I feel
invis
like this
potion,
basically.
which makes her accessory to murder.
Okay, so let's call the final witness to the stand now, Ken. You may step down,
That's a
Aruuski.
it wasn't a witness. You didn't see anything.
He's
The
victim.
final
victim.
person, the victim, whatever we're talking to.
Wait, I want the question.
Okay. Who wants to question Ken first?
I do. You're
Okay, go ahead, Zachwell.
Ken, would it not be true
It's not meant.
that what? Because
Clear your throat and then get the sentence out.
He's flooding the court. He's flooding the court.
Yes, he's not mentally stable. We know this already.
Oh, okay, okay.
I feel like he shouldn't be able to be here. Speak words, bro.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to ask you this. How did you witness this?
Ken was eating a hamster.
That's the only thing you witnessed. And I'm gonna say
You follow.
for Douji. Douji said that Paris could call him and tell him to stop Aruuski. But
Yeah.
would calling him be effective because Aruuski was able to kill the frogs before Douji came?
In which I have a rebuttal, Zachwell. Technically,
You can't talk right now.
I can. It's a rebuttal.
Okay, wait. Are you finished questioning the witness?
No, not yet.
Go ahead.
Ken, can I please have an answer, Ken?
Ken, you have the right to invoke the fifth.
All right, your own client is beating you now.
Invoke the fifth.
Okay, Ken, what do you got to say?
There's no fifth in Minecraft.
You can evoke the fifth.
To be in
That's
Yes, Aruuski.
I say Ken. Would it not?
Oh my God, fart! As long as we don't smell it.
he is not mentally stable. We should kick him out the
Can we kick him out of the cart?
Would it not be true that if Paris was watching and she tried telling you she would your frog not die before he got there, or even then, if she smacked him, would that not also be breaking the? If she tried killing him or just smack him, would he not continue to kill Paris, my client? Or if she killed him, she would also be breaking the law.
Invoke the fifth. You're not a lawyer.
Okay, so the question is leading. You got to ask yes or no questions and the facts. You can't ask a question about something that is he has to surmise the answer to.
Okay.
That's not an amendment you can invoke.
Wait, what? Okay, so
He said he
invokes the
fifth.
What does it do?
Invoking the fifth, it means the amendment allows you to not be able to say or answer any questions that can be self-incriminating to yourself.
Okay. Then, Your Honor, Ted currently cannot answer the questions because it may harm him, affect his own reputation.
You
Does that
need
not mean he's hiding something?
no, it means you need to rephrase your question because your questions were leading questions that he
Okay.
could not actually answer.
Ted, why would... Okay, sorry.
He can only answer facts.
Ted, you were in the VC, correct? And so, all you heard was Paris saying, Aruuski killed the frogs.
It's fine.
What the hell?
We'll catch him. It's fine.
Catch him.
Just walk out the door. Hold up, guys. Y'all can thing. Hold up.
Actually, we were trying to kick him out, so
So-
he's just doing us a
I
favor.
can make him a visitor
All
if
you
anything.
heard
But...
was Paris saying that Aruuski was killing the frogs. So she notified everybody that Aruuski was killing the frogs. Right? So would that not mean that she tried assisting the situation? She very well could have been. Then you're saying that this entire court case, Ken, is useless.
Ken, you're making me not be able to build a valid argument. Just don't say anything.
Invoke the fifth, Ken.
Okay, you just call my lawyer, you know.
So wait a minute. Actually, no. This court case is whether or not Paris is guilty.
Or Aruuski.
We know Aruuski's
That's
guilty.
of murder, so technically you can't ask any of
He's
the
not
questions
mentally
about
stable,
it.
so we know he did it. There's like no question here. But the question is whether or not Paris is guilty. So he, in fact, is not ruining your case.
Oh, he died.
But I don't think Ajax will die.
Lordy.
I think you just hit the chat box.
He's not mentally stable right now.
All right, Douji, what is your
I
rebuttal?
have a question for Ken.
Oh, you have more questions? Okay, go ahead. Proceed.
Ken,
Wait, Douji, wait, Douji. He's got more questions.
you were in VC with Paris, am I correct?
Wait, Douji, wait. He's got more questions. Go ahead.
Oh, you got more questions than me? I got some big questions.
I still have not got a straight answer. Did Paris or did not try assisting it by saying Aruuski was killing the frogs in the VC?
He already answered that, yes, she did say it in the chat, but there's no confirmation whether or not she was being truthful. That question was answered.
So, then Ken, do you think that it is possible that Aruuski may have stole the frogs instead of killing them? That was
Why
my
are you
question.
trying to drown him?
Okay, I'm done. I'm done questioning. I'm kind of lost in my own story.
Alright.
Okay, Douji, your turn.
Ken, were you there when it was myself, you, and Paris in VC? Were you there? Yes, you were. In which you heard Paris talk about your frogs being killed, which implies that it already happened that Aruuski killed the frog. Is that correct? See, in which this builds my argument that only after the crime was committed did Paris attempt to have any communication with the higher authorities, in which she watched the crime happen and not report before or during the incident, which makes...
Yes, Aruuski, you're no matter what in jail. You're stuck in jail. You're not getting out of that. Sorry, it's continue. Sorry for interrupting.
All right.
Okay.
Are you
Okay.
anything else to say, Douji?
I am done. I built
All right. Do you want to call your final witness? Is there a final witness? Are you going to call Paris to the stand?
Uh,
I actually
Yeah.
have a comparison. Okay.
Paris up.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Paris, Zachwell is going to ask you questions first, and then Douji will ask his own questions. So first, just answer the questions. Just answer the facts. Don't add anything additional that is not necessary. Go for it.
Okay, Paris. When you said they were killed, was that a mispronunciation and you meant that he was killing? And did you really see? Or did you say that that Aruuski killed the frogs after the fact?
That's a pretty good question. Oh.
So you're saying that you saw him killing the frogs, but you chose to speak after the fact.
Your Honor, I just rest my case.
So he was killing the. So when you said he was killing the frogs.
That's past tense.
No, Paris. So you're saying that you Aruuski and Ken know that Aruuski killed the frogs, which means you let the authorities know after he killed the frogs. There you are.
Paris is not helping your case.
She is not. You have to be lying right now, Paris.
All right. Zachwell, do you have any further questions?
My question is, so
Where?
Paris, you're saying that you did see him kill the frogs, and you chose to let the owner of the frogs and Douji know after the frogs were dead.
Oh, my rest my case. I rest my case.
All right,
What happened?
Douji, do you have any questions?
Your Honor, I rest my case. She just self-incriminated her. So, okay.
Okay, so before we end this trial, does anybody else have anything else to say?
You said end this child.
The trial.
Ask the jury. Ask the jury.
Okay, so Empress, as the jury,
Huh?
what do you?
I don't know. I wasn't even in the voice chat or anything.
Okay.
What happened?
So I'm gonna say this. I think Aruuski is definitely guilty of killing the frogs. There's just no question there. Paris should have done something to prevent Aruuski from killing the frogs, or should have informed us while the actual act was happening. But it seems apparent that she did not, and she simply just said it after the fact. So,
Or she would, you know.
with that in mind, I will, 1 second. I'm going to say they are both guilty of the charges that are brought against them.
What's
Yes.
the like how long? What's your sentence?
That's for you to decide as the jury. Yep.
Star, I mean, Your Honor.
Yes.
Paris just said in chat that it was only when Aruuski and herself were on the server.
Your Honor, I have a rebuttal. I was in VC. I could have joined in like 2 seconds.
Well, in this case, being on the server and being in the VC are gonna go hand in hand, because the actual verbal part of it is being used as evidence. Correct?
Yes, so it's still past tense. The moment she reported the crime, if I was on or not, it did not matter.
Yes, this is that's what I'm going to agree with. So in this case, how many days are you asking for Aruuski in jail?
10 years.
Douji.
What? Yeah, what?
As the prosecutor, how many days are you asking for Aruuski to be in jail?
It wasn't a serious crime in which I think she should be in jail for a very long time. So I say a solid 2 hours will be good enough. But she has to be on the server for 2 hours.
Not her, Aruuski.
Oh, Aruuski? Oh, I feel like he should deserve like at least 3 days.
Okay. So we're going to say Aruuski is going to be in jail. We're going to go with 2 days. Okay? And Paris, 2 hours. But she has to be, like you said, on server in the actual jail for those 2 hours. Otherwise, if she cannot fulfill that, then we will say she has to be in there for 1 day, because she will. Yes.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I'd like to plead that if we have somebody with her, I'd like to see if we can help, if we can still have somebody monitoring her. And if she can go outside of
Can
it.
do that.
Yes. Ken and Empress will be doing that if that is the case. If she chooses the 2 hours. If you disconnect, then your time restarts from when you disconnected.
Oh, wait, so she has to be on the server for 2 hours straight or 1 day?
2 hours straight or 1 day.
2 hours.
1 day would be too offline.
I think you should just go. I think you should just go for the 1 day. I don't think you want to be online for 2 hours straight.
She has to spend at least 10 minutes in the castle. I mean, in the jail, like.
Well, I think more than
Actually, let's do this. I will give. She has to be in the jail, so I will change their status to visitor, both Aruuski and Paris, for the full time that they are in jail, so that they will, in fact, if they spawn in, they will spawn in jail, and they will be unable to escape. So Paris, 1 day, Aruuski, 2 days, and you will
Wait,
both.
I thought she had the option.
Well, wait, Paris, what option do you want?
She said 2 hours straight. I don't want to be in there for a day.
2 hours straight? Okay, so you will be made a visitor for 2 hours straight. I will show you how to change that. And Aruuski, you will be in jail for 2 days straight
Oh,
as a
straight.
visitor. 2
You
days.
mean like stay? Oh, I think like stay in.
No, he can't. He doesn't have to stay in online. Somebody will retain your stuff, and it will be returned for
Can I
you.
do that right now? Can I just do that right now?
Yes.
I did.
Empress will hold on to your stuff, and she will return it to you when your sentence
Mike,
is over.
also you have her stuff. You have her stuff, Mom.
He doesn't have to stay online for 2 days, just if he
Mom,
comes
you
in.
have her stuff too.
Here, I'll just
Mom,
do
you
it
have
Oh.
in
her
the
stuff.
Joker box.
Empress here.
Wait, I'm putting
I
it in
would
the
like
Joker
to
box.
swap sides with me, the Ken side, for a second. But would Paris not have to pay Ken?
Give her
for the
another
cost?
choker box.
Would Aruuski and Paris not have to pay Ken for the cost and
Is this hers, Empress?
Yeah.
Your Honor?
Yes.
Would Paris and Aruuski not have to pay for the cost and for the lives of
No, good.
Ken?
Pay for what?
Lots of repercussions.
No, the jail term is sufficient. We're not going to go any further than that.
Oh, come on. I want
33 frogs, Mother Star. I think it should be 3 days. It's 33 frogs.
Okay, fine. 3 days. 1 day for each 10. All right. Court is adjourned.
Adjourned.
Joe, we didn't-
Yes,
Joe.
I did it. I'm the
Okay,
best
bye, guys.
lawyer.